Okay, today I'm going to show you how we level the lawn in the front where we took out a tree real quick. Right now it's kind of early fall. It's not fall yet, but for me this is the time of the year I like to seed because it gives it a really good long time to get the seeds into the ground, get roots established, and if you keep up on the watering, it's pretty successful around here. And so let me show you really quick the mixture and how we do it, and let's get to it. I'll take this, and we need this. We're gonna need one of these. Shovel. Okay, we should be good. Let's get this going. So, gotta be careful. We're already seeded here, so we're gonna go up and around. My favorite time of the year to seed. A lot of people say no, seed's starting to come in. Stay away from the seeds. Okay, so we had a tree here, and you can see it was a temporary seed, so there's a lot of roots and weeds. And we'll get to those weeds, but right now I want to get this thing leveled up a little higher. So this is a process. We're not going to be able to get all this at once, and I know it. That's why I took the wide rake. I'm going to go as wide as possible, get the low spots for now, let it come up, let the grass grow through, and then we'll do it again. So what we're gonna get is we're gonna use play sand, and I use quite a bit of this on the lawn. This works good, and it makes it slip. We'll show you it. You can get any play sand. I'll put a link to the type you could buy. And then we're gonna do a 50-50 mix. So we'll use, well, maybe a little more sand than we have soil, but we're gonna use, this Scott's work pretty good. It doesn't have too many chunks. There's a few brands out there that are better than this, but for this is the best for using it once in a while. All right, let me show you. Normally I would pre-mix this up top, but we have the wagon here, and we're gonna do it right on site. This is not a big mix today, but we'll put in the sand first because I don't mind having too much sand. Probably half of the sand right now. I'm gonna do half this bag to 2 of these bags. So that's a 50-pound bag of sand. And these are the standard topsoils. You can get it Lowe's, Home Depot. So we're gonna mix this 50-50 mix. Now this is a problem. Come here, let me show you the problem here. See all these sticks? I normally don't like putting this on the lawn. You could sift this out if you want. I'm not too worried because it grows in eventually, but you see, the sticks give you a hard time. But this is all good matter. It'll hold water and moisture for the seed. So some of the bigger chunks we're gonna have to get rid of as time goes on if they don't go into the soil, but I think we'll be all right. The reason why I'm doing a 50-50 mix is when this starts decaying, if you're leveling, it just goes away. The sand doesn't go away. So a little bit of sand underneath is good. I'm like already breathing heavy. This stuff's, take your time with this. That way you enjoy doing it. Because if you rush this, you make yourself sick over it. Don't. gets, so I break it all up. I'm not too concerned because this grows right in. Like I've done this in the past in the middle of the lawn and it's worked well. It grows in and over it. This is not gonna be on the top of the sill, not on the top of the grass. This is gonna be mainly underneath the grass, right? I don't think, this goes really fast. You're gonna see. This looks like a little bit much here. It won't be as soon as I start putting it down. If you ever order it for a big load to level your whole lawn, you need quite a bit. I prefer to go chase after my low spots and do it. So watch what we're gonna do. Throw this right on the spot. It's gonna look crazy, but throw it right there. Now I have roots showing. See that root right there? That's gonna be a problem. So underneath the root right there is always gonna be a problem. That's about where we're gonna level to. We might have to go up and over that eventually. But you can see the low spot here. Now watch how fast this all goes. Probably breathing heavy. This is a lot of work. As I get older, this gets tough. But if you put sand in it, it will slide pretty good, watch. Ready? And the whole idea is to drag it back and forth. Now look, see this, the real low spot? And then I'll push it a little out over here. And we're not doing all of it at once. It's good to pull it back. This is not gonna be 100%. Gotta come back to this. And what you do is you pull off the real big spots. See the big pieces of chunks? So the good thing about this is I could dump it out. Good results don't always come easy. And what I'm gonna do is push right over it. Now the sand makes it slide. So there you go. This is why I'm going with the wide rake. See how it hits like a level? And we know it's not gonna be good in that spot right here. See this spot? We still got 1/4 inch to go. I'm gonna do the other half. So you see this topsoil? If you get finely screened topsoil, that won't happen. For this amount, I mix by hand though. I could do it with a shovel, it's fine, but you don't need it. And I would go 50-50 again. You can mix more sand in this, by the way. It'll still grow, for sure. Because I've had good luck. But look, get rid of those. I don't know where to get this topsoil from, but we're gonna dump this out right on it. Because we're a localized spot here and we're dealing with it, we're gonna dump right on it. And then I'll just thin it out with the rake. Watch. I love this. So we know we got a spot here. And I'm gonna put a little here. And we know we want a little more here. And we want a little more here. There you go. This also tips right over. Pull it back. Good. Out. You can use a rake if you want to get a little bit. So it's mixed. Mix it right on the spot. I'm going to put some seed on here because it's just so much leveling. I had a beautiful looking lawn, but if you want it level, sometimes you got to go after it. But this is why the big rake comes in handy. And the reason is you're spanning over a bigger spot. So just go like that. And it's kind of like the same thing as my reel cutter. The bigger the reel, the smoother the lawn looks. Leave it a little bit like this so it's flat. You could be real picky, but it's not going to help. When it starts growing, you'll be fine. Now over here, there's a trick. Let me go get the broom and I'll show you. Now, I know this isn't perfectly level. This is the first attempt at it. But the next amount of level, so what I'm doing is taking out any of the grass that I can get to without destroying my level. I want it poking through because I don't want to kill that grass just because, right? So this is a slow process. I'm going to put seed in here. Some of it's going to go through. See, so if you see some going through here, there, that's going to be fine. Those will grow. That's like having seed established already. And then we go get the seeder and we'll seed over this. So I don't have enough right now to go very high, but I'll put the seed down anyway, get it established, and then grow the blade high enough so it doesn't die when I level up higher. So this is a good first start. Kind of makes the lawn look a little better. I have an exposed root right here. Someday I may cut this out because I'm leveling over it. Let's see how it works. If I use bluegrass, it'll close almost all the way up to that. Then we'll work in that section as we bring up the lawn. But right now I think it's all right. This is the way to go. 1090. 10% ryegrass for the fast establishment. 90 bluegrass. The bluegrass eventually grows the rye right out, but the rye looks really good over the winter. So let's do it. Yeah, this is plenty of seed. And what we're gonna do is, because this is a new seed, we're gonna go around a little bit, make sure it's a little bit further than where we're seeding. Now, when you're doing a big portion of lawn, you could rake a little aggressively. When you're doing a small portion, don't rake that aggressively. Turn it over. Don't rake with the tines. Turn it over and just kind of move it into the soil. See it? See the lines half into the soil? Just knock it into the soil. So I'm going to leave this here. These wood chips retain moisture and they're not all that bad. Leave it alone. Okay? Put a little around here so that the color catches up with it. Because if you have a very green seed, you're going to need to spread it anyway. We're going to do that in the fall, so it's going to all be overseeded. So we're just trying to catch the level up until it's overseeded. Don't forget, clean it up or else Joanna will come after you. All right, so let's pull this back to the shed. And don't forget, this time of the year, you got to turn on the water or else it's going to be a problem. Right now I'm going to do a manual run in this section, but I'm going to make sure that I go in and make it a routine. Every 2 to 3 hours, I'm going to water this for about 5 to 8 minutes, and it'll be fine until the seeds come up. And it'll go away really quick. And all these pieces, you can pick them up as you go. I leave them. I like the moisture retention. It's not going to hurt nothing. So one other thing you could use when you're putting down the seed, I would use Root Ruckus GS product. It works really well, and what it does is it helps the seed germination. So I would use 1 ounce per gallon and try to put it over 1,000 square feet. Don't spray it too heavy, but put a very nice light touch on top, and I think you'll have a really good results with the seeds. We're gonna do that. They say to water first, so the soil's wet, and then put it down. I'm not going to show you me putting it down right now, but we will put it down in the next day or so, and I think it's going to be beneficial. So if you're interested, you don't have to. Seed will grow anyway. But Root Ruckus is one thing that I put on very lightly to get it to germinate a little faster, and it also helps the surrounding grass. Hey guys, I just wanted to take a second to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for being so loyal, for liking and subscribing, everybody for coming back every week. The comments have been great, and we really appreciate everybody. So do me a favor, if you're not yet a member, it takes 2 seconds to hit the subscribe button. And what do you think, miss? Think they should subscribe? Yeah? Well, you heard it. She said yes. All right, thanks. So if you're not sick of us yet, right up here, you could click and see the next video. We'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye. Say bye, miss. No? She's shy.